So today we're here to talk about beating stress and fatigue because we know we all deal with it on a regular basis. Some of us work 2 jobs, 3 jobs, clocking in all those hours. Some of us go to school and work. Then most of us are parents too that have to go to work. Then we got to go home, make sure we take care of the little ones, make sure they get their homework done, pick them up from school, take them to extracurricular activities. We got to cook them food, get them up in the morning, get them ready, and repeat it all over. So for busy parents, this can be very stressful and fatiguing with work and family together. So today we're talking about the top strategies to keep exercising when you feel drained, when you feel fatigued, when you're extremely stressed. All right, because we know it's challenging to stay motivated when you feel this way, because balancing work, family, and personal life often leads to exhaustion. This is so true for so many people, especially when you have a family. This can lead to exhaustion pretty fast, and we get into that loop of stress and fatigue. And this makes it very hard to get motivated to exercise because we get into that loop where we're stressed, fatigued, can't sleep good at night, then it repeats again because we didn't get good rest. So now we're low on energy, our mood is not the best, and again, by the end of the day, we're just mentally tired and fatigued, right? But if we add regular exercise, this could be essential right here. Just regular exercise could be the factor that plays that role in managing our stress and boosting our energy. But a lot of times we can't find time for it because we feel like we have to dedicate so much time to it. But today, we're going to talk about how much time you really need to dedicate to your exercise routine in order to fight off this fatigue, this stress, and this low energy. All right, so let's talk about it. What you want to do, you want to start small and build momentum with that. Focus on short-term achievable goals. So for example, you can say, I'm gonna do a 10-minute walk, 15-minute walk before bed. You know what I'm gonna do when I wake up in the morning before everybody wakes up, 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm gonna do a 15-minute workout on YouTube, right? I know I'm not gonna wake up early. I know I'm gonna be fatigued in the evening. So maybe I'll just do 10-minute breaks here and there at work, take the stairs, go walk a little bit around the office. If I'm at home, if I work from home, then maybe I can go walk around the neighborhood, do some stretches at my desk. Find those 10-minute, 15-minute slots that work for you throughout the day. If you know, again, the morning's not a good time and the evening's not a good time for you. Gradually increase the intensity. Don't go in hard. Don't go in gung-ho. Don't try to do too much at one time. That's where a lot of us make a mistake because that's not sustainable. Trying to do an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours at the gym, especially when you're a parent with family, okay? So take your time, take small steps, start little, 15 to 20 minutes, keep the intensity fairly low with a walk. Again, a quick workout on YouTube using body weight or some light dumbbells, okay? Reframe your exercise as self-care too. So view exercise as a way to really recharge. A lot of us see exercise as a chore, something that we have to do, right? I want you to reframe that as something that I get to do because your body wants to move. Your body needs to move. And should be something that you get to do, right? This is going to make you feel good. Over time, you're going to notice that your energy levels are improving. You're going to notice that your stress levels are reducing, and you're going to notice that you're sleeping a lot better. So we want to prioritize exercise, our workouts, like we do the rest of our self-care activities. Just like we brush our teeth, just like we take a shower, we want to dedicate that 10, 15, 20 minutes to our self-care to get in the gym. If we can make it to the gym, work out at home, go for a walk outside if it's nice outside. Do what you need to do to get that exercise in because your body demands it, your body wants it, your body needs it in order to balance everything else out in your life. All right, make movement a habit also. So integrate physical activity into daily tasks. What I mean by this is be conscious about what you're doing day to day. Take the stairs when you can. So if you're at work, let me take the stairs. I'm on a meeting, let me go for a walk while I'm on my meeting on Zoom. Or if I got a meeting in person, let's ask the crew, the team, hey, let's go for a walk during this meeting, right? Also, small, consistent changes add up over time. Just doing those 10 minutes, 15 minutes here, 5 minutes there, they can add up to your 30 to 35 minutes before you know it at the end of the day. They can add to 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 10,000, 15,000 steps before your day is over just by being conscious about taking those extra steps. This also means less pressure to set aside a specific workout time. So if you know the evening doesn't work for you, the morning doesn't work for you, this allows you to just fit in activity throughout the day without saying, oh, I got to make sure I get it in the evening. I got to make sure I wake up early enough to get it in the morning. Be very conscious, be very intentional about making movement a habit. Other thing is choose relaxing, mindful exercises. Activities like yoga, tai chi, and gentle stretching are key. You can do these at your desk. Makes them very convenient. Put on a YouTube video to follow along with. Do a quick 15, 5-minute, 10-minute stretch break, okay? This is gonna promote relaxation while still moving your body. This is gonna help you decrease that stress. They have breathing techniques that help you reduce anxiety if you're feeling a little stressed and overwhelmed that day. And it's easier to maintain these type of things consistently on stressful days. So if you're stressed and fatigued and you don't feel like doing a workout, stretching is just as good of an activity that you can add to your routine, okay? Surround yourself with positive influences. This could be a spouse, it could be a colleague, anybody else you know that's going to support you in your goal. Or join a supportive community online. Facebook has many communities that people are dealing with type 2 diabetes, people who just want to lose weight, people who may have had a heart attack recently and they find other people who suffer the same things as they do, people that's on the same journey as them, that's trying to lose weight, that's trying to get their blood pressure down, their cholesterol down. Find those groups online. It can help out so much. Use music or podcasts that energize and motivate you. So if you're already listening to a great podcast online, go ahead and listen to that podcast while you're driving. I know most of us do that, but while you work out, while you go for your walk, go ahead and take that time to listen to your podcast at that time. If you have a favorite show that you like to watch on Netflix, do that while you work out, while you ride the bike. Scroll on Instagram, scroll on TikTok, do those things that you enjoy doing, but let's incorporate exercise with it for 15 to 20 minutes. You may even find yourself going a little bit longer because you're listening to a podcast you enjoy, or you're watching one of your favorite shows on Netflix. Share goals with friends or family. Sharing goals is going to help keep you accountable. Same thing you do when you meet with a health coach like myself or a personal trainer. It helps out in keeping you accountable for the long term. So find friends or family members or anybody to help keep you accountable. You can go to the extreme and post your stuff on social media too. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you choose. If you don't mind putting yourself in the public eye, do that also, and that'll also keep you accountable in the long run, because now you got all these eyes watching you saying, are you gonna make it? Are you gonna do it? If you can't deal with that pressure, don't do it that way. Find somebody that's closer to you to keep you accountable, to say, hey, you told me you were gonna do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It is now Saturday. You only did Monday. You gotta do something today. And they'll remind you, yeah, let me get up. It's Saturday. Let me go ahead and do my second day today. Next week, I'll do better. All right? Don't go on guilt trips. You're fine, okay? Make exercise a non-negotiable. Block out that time in your calendar, just like you do with a meeting, and say, this is my meeting time for myself. I'm gonna take this 15, 20 minutes to go exercise, go for that walk, go stretch it out, go do that YouTube workout video. Set that time aside for yourself. Choose times when you typically have more energy too. A lot of times where we fail at is that we pick a time where we're low on energy, we're fatigued, it's the end of the night, maybe beginning of the morning, and we know we got a lot on our plate. Find that time you know where you're energized. For some people, it is in the evenings. For some people, it's when they first wake up in the morning. And for some people, it's midday. But find that time of day that works for you, where you're energized and you know you can get in that 15 to 20 minutes. It may be a trial and error in the beginning, trying to figure out that day. Go through that trial and error process for a month or so, and then you'll figure it out over time. Treat workouts as important as other daily commitments. Like I said before, just like you do with a meeting, just like you do with anything else that's a priority in your life, do the same thing for exercise. Because remember, your health is a top priority. Because you're not healthy, you can't be there for your family, you can't be there for your job, you can't be there for anybody if you're not where you need to be health-wise. Because we want to make sure our cholesterol's in check, blood sugar levels, and blood pressure, okay? So make sure you squeeze that exercise in. Remember why you exercise too. This is going to help you out when you lack the motivation. When motivation wanes, when it kind of disappears, remember why you're doing it. Remember how good you feel after you do it. Remember how your stress levels decrease tremendously when you do it. Remember how better you sleep at nighttime when you do this. Also, remember how much energy you have when you do this, right? Also, think about when that doctor tells you, hey, you no longer have to take this blood pressure medication. You no longer have to take this insulin because your body's producing its own insulin now. You're good. right? So regular activity is going to lead to long-term health benefits in the long run. Think about all of these, again, when that motivation starts to decrease and you just don't have it anymore. Think about your why. Are you doing this for your kids? Are you doing this for your personal health? What is it for? It can be multiple whys. It doesn't have to be just one why. It can be multiple. So just think about that whenever you're writing down your goals, okay? Oh yeah, what I want you to do right now in the comments below, tell me what your why is. Why do you want to get in the best shape of your life? Why do you want to get consistent with your workouts? Why do you want to do that? Write your why in the comments below, guys. Embrace imperfection too. Don't think it's going to be perfect. You can have a plan and everything, but life happens. This is a lifestyle change. It's okay to have off days. Don't dwell on the past. Don't dwell on those missed workouts. It's going to happen. You got 365 days in a year. Out of 365 days, let's say 70 of those days just don't work out the way you want them to. That's okay. You still got 275, 285 days to really stick to it, okay? You still got a lot more days ahead of you than you do behind you. So if for 2 months, you got anniversaries, you go on vacation, you just didn't feel like doing it, you had some tough days at work, kids may have got sick and you have to stay at home with them and take care of them. Whatever it may be, don't beat yourself up over it. Give yourself some grace. Be patient with yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. Don't let those negative thoughts come into your head and say you're not enough. Don't let them say you'll never do it, because you can do it. Trust me, as long as you have a plan, you can get back on it no matter how long you fall off the wagon. Don't think you fail, because it is an up and down journey. From those, if you do feel like you fail, learn from that mistake and say, okay, this is what I'll do next time. Certain things are in your control, right? But those things we can't control, do not dwell on them, because you dwell on those, it's never gonna work, all right? But staying motivated is possible. Small, consistent efforts lead to big changes over time. Exercise helps manage stress and boost energy. Prioritize your health and the motivation will follow. Remember all of these and trust me, this is gonna help you stick with it for the long term. Also, make sure you check out the website, askthehealthcoach.com. Download the free 5-day meal plan and grocery list. Also follow me on Instagram. And if you want to sign up for one-on-one health coaching with me, again, check that out also. We can sit down one-on-one, talk about your goals, create a pathway and strategy to get you there. But this is how you're going to make it happen. You have to remember, small changes lead to big changes. Let's go. If this video helped you in any way in getting closer to your health and fitness goals, please hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you get more videos just like this in the future. Smash that like button so other people can see this too. Along with that, I want you to share this with somebody else you know that needs to hear this today. Somebody you know this will resonate with. Last but not least, in the comment section below, let me know what other topics you would like for me to cover in the future. But again, subscribe and keep checking in. Let's go.